homeopathy is really cool. And what happens is the more you use it, the better you get at it, right? So the cool thing is when you use the software over a period of time, so let's say you get the flu, what you'll start to realize is you'll have certain patterns, right? For example, I got an 11-year-old son, Bronimir, and over the last couple of years, we realized that he does really good with a remedy called phosphorus. And phosphorus comes a lot when you have a burning throat, not just swollen, but burning. And in homeopathic theory, they have this thing called your core remedy, or they call it constitutional. It's your basic remedy. Now that constitutional remedy will change over time as you heal, but for the most part, you'll have a couple of remedies that you'll hit. So what's really cool is once you kind of try and figure out which remedy really works for you, whenever you have something coming up, that's the one remedy that will kind of boost up your immune system and give you a lot of strength and power back, right? So what's cool is, so I'll use Ronnie's as an example again. We were traveling with him, right? And poor little guy, he gets a little stressed on plane stuff. So he got really nauseous, right? And he started vomiting on the plane. And there's nothing worse than vomiting on a plane, right? You're like, oh no, I'm gonna make a mess. Everybody's looking at you. And so I did a case for him on the plane. It came up with Nux vomica, which is a very common remedy for vomiting. But he also had some other symptoms. So what happens when we did the case, the case came up with Nux vomica and phosphorus as the main remedy. So what I did is I'd give him a Nux vomica, then I'd give him a phosphorus. So I was giving him both remedies. So I gave the remedy that came up for his illness, and I also gave him another remedy to help him with his overall support. So he stopped vomiting, felt better. It was a short flight, it was like an hour and a half flight. By the time we landed and got back, he was 100% eating like a champ. So wow. One thing I tell people, I say, this is really such a learning process because you got to learn yourself and your body. But once you kind of figure it out, it's really cool. Like when I travel, I usually have, this is Nux vomica, one of our remedies out of the big kit. But I usually have like 5 or 6 remedies. So I'll grab the remedies for food poisoning and that kind of stuff. But also grab each person or each kid's main remedy with them. And that way we're ready for anything. So that way you're not dragging along a 30-kilo kit, but you get 4 or 5 bottles of stuff that you need for it.